Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Who vetoes bills? The President. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who is the governor of your state now? We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who was the first president? George Washington. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the name of the vice president of the United States now? J.D. Vance. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who makes federal laws? Congress. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name your U.S. representative. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the capital of your state? Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15.